Howdy, howdy, how we doing? I am the Damn Gad, and I welcome you to my humble little stream. It is round 6 of GT Champions MX-5 Cup, and it is the finale, the final round. And we're just here to finish this thing out. Honestly, we've not really had the best season in the world. Yeah, like first we did really well the first race, and then it kind of fell off a cliff. But we're hoping to bounce back today. So yeah, it's gonna be an hour around Daytona, and it's gonna be lots of fun. The qualifying will kick off here between 4 or 5 minutes. So the team did split 2 IRO this morning, finished 5th. Probably because I was not on track today. I think the guys did great. I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I had things to take care of, which included walking back from dropping my car off for a little bit of repair work. So we may not do too well today, or Monday for that matter. It just depends on how my elbow's feeling, because I did take a little tumble on the way back this morning. Elbow is still very sore. I was worried whenever I fell. I tripped over a curb on the way back. I was worried when I fell that my elbow may have actually been broken, which is not a good thing because it would be the 3rd time that spot has been broken, my left arm. I don't think that's the case because it's still sore when I move it, but it's not like broken sore, right? It's more like someone just punched it really hard, which means I probably just hyperextended it when I landed. I realized I was instinctively putting my arm out, and then, right as I made contact, I put my arm back so that way I didn't break my arm. See, I had my body weight landing on my arm. It's not going to end well. At least not that way. That I brought my arm in. Still felt kind of bad, but it's more of a hyperextension than it actually breaking bone like I've done twice before. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't impact us. As my hopes are not high on it having no impact on us, but we're going to give it our best today. So we're expecting 11 or 12 of us in this final round. So yeah, I know some people are going to qualify by 205s. I don't think they can sustain that pace. We have 2 different setups ready for today. One is for quali, and the other is race-based. The race setup is a little slower, a little longer in the gears, but the idea is to use a little less fuel and rely more on slipstream to keep up. And the qualifying is more just get more of acceleration focused setup. The suspension, all that's the same. The only difference is the gearing. So yeah, we should be kicking this thing off here in a minute. My elbow is not happy right now. My elbow is not happy at all. Yeah, it's not broken, I can tell that much now, but cracked, maybe. Not likely, because doing that would hurt if it was cracked. And it's sore, but not hurting, which tells me it's more muscular than skeletal, which is fine. We could deal with that. Might have to get some Motrin later. shocked it's not bruised, actually. Doesn't look like it's bruised. Sorry, this is going to be the last time we run this pink livery. Thank you, thank you. Hope all's well with you, man. I hope you're doing well. 2 minutes. Alright, 2 minutes will start. Cool. So I guess while we wait, we'll try to get a warm-up lap in. Don't want to be too cold going in. We've got a little bit of warm-up, but one more practice lap, I think will be fine. It's a long pit exit. I'm just hoping we don't have to pit very long. Pit many times. Other than taking a tumble earlier today and nearly breaking my elbow, I'm doing alright. All else is doing well. But that's what I get for being clumsy and trying to cut corners over a curb instead of taking the nice sloped entrance onto the curving. I might want to turn feedback down, just force feedback down just a little bit. It's just a little bit more. Here we go. He's gonna kick it off. We're going to say about 10 seconds. Get one more 10. Oh no. Turn one's going to be a problem. I can already tell. I've always struggled with turn one here. Doesn't matter what I'm in. Ooh, that was my ankle. Here we go, 8 seconds. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Qualifying. Got 5 minutes, so that'll be 3 laps, 3 qualifying laps. I don't want to be the first one out. I want some space between me and whoever's in front, so we're going to wait a little bit. I bet you I can signal whoever that is, they can go ahead and go. HPR, HPR. Where'd you drop the HPR? It's not right. Is Venom in here? Yeah, it's Venom. It's either Venom or Chevy. Okay, it's Venom, we're behind. We're gonna back off and give Venom his space. Alright, we've already lost like a minute and a half, so we're probably only gonna get 1 lap, maybe 2 laps in. I think we'd be doing good to get 2 in. Yeah, I think we're gonna only get 1 shot at it. I wish we could do start final half. There's a way that we could start qualifying and lower fuel. I think I'm just enough to do qualifying instead of the full tank. And did not want to grip there. I don't know, we might get another one if we get this right. We're gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh no! We didn't make it. Oh, we didn't make it. No! Oh. So we're about a second off of Sean's time. Alright, so Once this is done, we'll swap to our race setup. The only difference between race and qualifying setup is the final gear. That's the only change we'll be making. The race has a longer final gear than qualifying, so we'll sacrifice acceleration to get a little more top end and drafting ability, basically. You know, on our own, we're about a half second to second slower. So if we get away from the pack, we're gonna quickly lose touch. Oh, they didn't get to finish the laps. All right, let's take them lovely screenshots. Alright, let's go into our settings. We want to swap to race. So yeah, on my own, when I was practicing with the qualifying setup, I was able to get high 206s maybe, but I know I can't sustain that as I'll be burning through fuel like crazy, so that's why it's a qualifying setup. The race setup is more about trying to stretch the fuel out, so we'll sort of stretch the gears out and so we'll stretch the gears out and I'll let us short shift and save fuel a good bit. Gotta let them know we're ready. Starting 5th, I'm tempted on staying in the qualifying, but I don't think we can. Like I said, I don't think running the qualifying setup's good in a race, because as long as we stay in the pack, we'll be alright with this setup. Because it'll allow us to not hit the rev limiter as we're drifting, as we're behind somebody. I don't know, I probably could have done it to where it's just 6th gear that's longer, but it is what it is now. Got into, I think that was Fry we got into. It's not good, we're already losing touch. So yeah, right now we're already in no man's land. Yeah, I think we might have dropped too much in the final gear. We probably should have stretched 6 out more instead of the final. Shoulda, coulda, woulda at this point. Our acceleration is kind of our weakness right now. Yeah, we are slowly losing touch with the guys in front of us. That's just quickly putting us in no man's land, which are also pulling ahead of the guys behind us. For the most part. We could just get into the slipstream. That's what we need. We need to get into the slipstream. Because once we get into 5th and 6th on our own, we are dying. Once we get to the top, once we get near the... Just start getting out of the torque curve in 5th. That's when we start losing these guys in front of us. Once we start getting out of the torque curve. Yeah, like the sixth and the final gears, such a long gear that we just don't have acceleration on our own. So those front 5, they're just basically swapping around positions. They're kind of like doing like a little draft train, basically. We're just out of it. Oh, we got 7R guys, 6 or 7 guys up here. You have one ZRT, GT German, and you have Rye with RWB. You have 3 guys with 6 or 7 in the top 5. They're already this spread out in front of us. Damn, bro, just up to purple that by a whole second. It's like Sean's falling off their pace a little bit. Could've took that better. That'll be a penalty for Sean. Oh, not. Okay. I thought we were too far behind to see it. Yeah, he didn't get a penalty. That's impressive. Shit. I had a feeling that was going to happen at some point. Too wide. Shuck, that wasn't a penalty. These could have been. Fuck. Turn one is problematic. It's like barely get on the brakes and around we go. It wants to go right now. It's 2 consecutive laps we've done that now. Somehow we took a penalty doing that. So did Chevy. Let's see if we can refigure this corner out. There we go. Let's try to catch up to Friday. It's gonna be a tall ask, but I think we can do it. Might have to hope he makes a mistake along the way, but still. A little over 40 minutes in. We got about 20 minutes in, so we got 40 minutes to go. John made a mistake at turn one this time. a while for it to correct the timing board to correct itself. So this is where we are losing time to Chevy big time. This is where he actually seems to have an advantage over us. It's like he's got acceleration over us, and that's like I said, that's going to be a weak point for us. So these longer straights, if we're not behind someone. Chevy screwed up. That's one way to build a gap back up. So German's going for a two-stop. We're probably going to end up going for a two-stop. But we can go, if we can get to the halfway point, we'll be good. Which means we need to go another 5 minutes, basically another 2 laps. Why did stay in third? Don't know why I did that. I would have wanted to do that in the qualifying setup, not this setup. So we're going to be two stopping. Okay. Yeah, the pit stop's not 4 minutes long, so but again, I think we can go again to the 15-minute mark. We'll pit there again, top up whatever fuel we need at that point. Because right now we're looking at about 17 laps to go. We obviously can't take that much fuel, so we're going to try to just go we'll take fuel load, full load, and we'll gauge where we are once we get back to it's a bit early. I'm not entirely sure we're going to be able to make it to 30 some odd minutes left. We'll have to really do some fuel saving to do that. Cold tires are on the slide. So yeah, we are looking at around 30 total laps. Two. Screwed that up. Just went too wide in that one corner. He did not slide around the corners. Save tires if we don't slide. Slow down too much there. Somebody spun at the chicane, I can see that. We're just over halfway. See if we can fuel save our way to the end. So we're just where we are, about the 15-minute mark. Hope we don't have to push. Yeah, we were way too slow on that. Top 3 are in the pits, so that'll be good to go. snapped. Not what we wanted to happen there. Just thought instead of sliding like I was actually expecting it to do, it snapped the other way. Too wide. That was not what we wanted to have happen there. You could have just kept going at that point. He lost, I got into him. That's alright, he'll get another shot at me here in a little bit. So how many laps are left? 12? 12 laps to go. Screw that up a little bit. So having one more gear would be nice. Did not want the ribbon high that much. Got a little bit of wheel slip there. Alright, we have about 10 laps to go. That might have been a bit of too aggressive of a cut. Nope, we're good. Car wants to go around so bad right there. Too much. That's a too much brake. Down to about 8 laps. Fucking hell. Yep, GT German is doing what I am trying to avoid doing. I am running a fuel map 3 at the moment just to try to avoid going into the pits one more time. At this point, 6 laps to go. Oh, you're gonna stretch a fuel out that far. Can't we slow down too much? I think we're going to be able to just barely stretch our fuel out. We've got 4 laps to go. We're reading 3 laps of fuel left. But we're ticking off laps faster than that remaining laps number is going down. Slow down too much there. Chicane has been kind of like my saving grace of not losing too much ground to idling or letting Egon catch up. By and large, we're taking it better than either one of those are. Problem is that once we get through it and to the acceleration point, they've got us in the bag. Egon's getting about a second per lap overall on us right now. Alright, 3 laps to go, 2.3 laps reading left. And we are actually getting on idling a little bit, which is kind of shocking. He might have hit fuel saving mode. Problem is we've been in fuel saving mode this entire stint. We just kicked it up a notch about halfway through. Okay, we're sliding around the corner. We don't need to do that, so that's time and tires wasted. Oh, I think you can figure the decay now. We're not pulling away from him anymore. And then he gets to it. Two more laps. We just gotta survive 2 more laps. Alright, we'll have 1 more lap after this. %7 fuel. We're barely gonna make it. Oh, did he gotta run out of fuel? He might have ran out. Yeah, 0.8 laps of fuel to go. That's what it's rating. I think we're fine. I think we'll run out as we come across the line. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the result we were hoping for. We were hoping for more of a top 5 finish, but given the spins we had early on that we've managed to settle down from, I think we'll be alright with the 7th place. Slid too much to the bus stop there. 1% fuel. %0 fuel. And we ran out of fuel. Like I said, we were going to run out of fuel right as we got to the line. That's more or less exactly how it went. Oh. Come on, Egon, you got it, man, you got it. GG's, everybody. GG's, that was fun. This was a fun little series. Wouldn't mind doing another one like it. Let's save this footage here. Damn, a 204. Sheesh. We have saved lovely play. Oh. Whew, this was fun. So fun series put on by GT Champions. It's been fun. It's been enjoyable the entire way. Yeah, so it's quite fun. We started to get the feel for how to handle the tuning aspect of this game, and obviously we still have a lot of room to grow, a lot of room for improvement on our end on this front. Oh, but we've got to call it a night here, y'all. It's been fun. Monday we will have round 5 of GT45 Gaming Motorsports multi-class series. It's gonna be interesting. We can't get away from this track, but it's gonna be the actual oval one, not through, of course. So it's gonna be, I don't know. We'll see. Generally not a fan of ovals, but this will be interesting concept because we're actually going to have someone actually driving a actual safety car, cautions and all that. Yeah, that's Monday, and then I think next week will be the finale for GT Champions World Cup. It'll also, I think, be the next round of GTRC's Super GT Challenge. So yeah, we got a busy weekend coming up next weekend as well, and hopefully we can actually get the midweek streams going. I keep saying that. It's going to happen one of these weeks. I keep saying it'll eventually happen, right? But I'm the damn kid signing off. Appreciate the likes, the shares, the follows. Helps the channel grow, helps get our message out. And our message, as always, is this. It's for you to remember that you matter. You are important. The light that you bring to this world makes it that much better, that much brighter. If you need help, reach out. That involves taking the most difficult step of admitting to yourself that you cannot do it alone, that you need help, and then reach out for that helping hand. And once you get that helping hand, Things will not necessarily get easier, but they will start to get better. I am the Damn Cat signing off. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, or a wonderful rest of your weekend even. And I hope to see you next time. Till then.